Joining us now, Department of State Undersecretary for Economic Growth, Keith Krok. Very good afternoon to you, Undersecretary. Thanks for joining us.
By the way, thanks for having me back. I appreciate it.
No, it's great to have you with us. I mean, my first question is how exactly we define untrusted Chinese companies. Is it a case now of any Chinese company that has exposure to ownership back in China that has significant exposure to U.S. consumers is now considered dangerous?
By the way, that's a really good question. If you look at, in China, their law, it's called the National Intelligence Act. It requires any Chinese company, state-owned or otherwise, and actually any citizen, to turn over any information, proprietary technology, intellectual property, or data to the Communist Party or to the PRC government upon request or suffer the consequences. And whether a Chinese company is state-owned or otherwise, it's controlled by the Communist Party. So in essence, it could be all of them.
So is the focus, therefore, on TikTok at the moment just simply because of its success and its reach to so many U.S. consumers, as opposed to specifically TikTok being exposed to the Chinese Communist Party more than other Chinese apps and companies?
You know, if you look at the Clean Network and the announcement that Secretary Pompeo made yesterday, it's expansion of that Clean Network by launching 5 new clean initiatives, and so that is Clean Carrier, Clean Store, Clean App, Clean Cable, and Clean Cloud. And the important thing I think to understand is that these communication systems, they are exactly a system, and they're only as strong as its weakest link. So these initiatives are an outgrowth of the Clean Path program that was really designed around 5G. So we're not just targeting any one company. It's really to take a holistic approach to securing our citizens' privacy and our company's most sensitive information.
I guess another way of asking the question, Mr. Undersecretary, would be what is the message you are sending then to other Chinese companies, big ones like Alibaba or Tencent, that we know have ambitions of growing in the U.S.?
Yeah, well, that is, I think that's a really important point, because what we've seen from all these different companies is different areas where they take advantage of getting that information. So I think it's a big message. And Secretary Pompeo mentioned the cloud providers, Tencent, Alibaba, and Baidu.
Mr. Undersecretary, how long before there'll be a requirement and a need just to outright block, ban, shut down TikTok in the United States if this potential merger with Microsoft isn't completed?
I don't want to get ahead of the president on this one. He has all the authorities that he needs. So what Secretary Pompeo was doing, he was announcing the expansion of this clean network, and really, I think it's putting everybody on notice. And it's also a very important message to get out.
On the sorry, Mr. Undersecretary, on that potential Microsoft TikTok deal, though, as a former tech CEO, DocuSign for a long period of time, how reasonable is it to carve out just a geographic portion of a tech business, and how possible is that that it could be a merger or a sale that would placate everyone that has concerns?
Yeah, as you know, I've spent 30 years in Silicon Valley. It's not an easy thing to do. It's doable. But I think with regard to that, at the end of the day, that's going to be the president's decision. I think that's really clear. And Secretary Pompeo made that really clear yesterday.